Hi everybody, it's me and Rory again. So, this past Saturday, we went to the opening day of the Ren Fair, and it was amazing. It was so much fun. We didn't dress up.
No, we didn't.
Thanks for adding to that.
I think we would have been confined to like a little, over here, a little like spot rather than being able to walk around. We might have had like an hour to just walk.
Sure. Like what our friends Spencer and Chelsea, they have been integrated in part of Clan McCullen, which is the group of Renaissance people that we want to join.
Yep.
So, like, while we were walking around, because we had, like, the entire day, we came as patrons. We didn't go as, like, employees. I don't know, what do you call... I actually felt weird not dressing up, but that's probably because I dress up a lot.
I don't feel weird.
Well, you don't
I don't
dress up ever. This would be, like, your first dressing up experience.
It'll be, like, elementary school again. The plays. I'll be the pilgrim.
It doesn't count.
It does.
We've already gone over this. Our guys from Clan McCullen already grabbed our badges and everything.
So held them ransom.
Yeah. They're like, you cannot do this unless...
You must come to us.
Yes.
And then we must make you put on costumes.
But they didn't. They were actually... I mean, they were cool about it. We went up to the main dude and we were just like, hey, we're here as patrons. And he just looks at me like... What?
How dare you?
Why? Why would you do that to yourself? I was like, I just want to experience the fair.
I just want a turkey leg.
I just want a turkey. Well, you wanted a turkey leg.
Never again.
I wanted beef ribs. Because I love beef ribs. Those are amazing.
That was a very hard turkey leg to try and defeat. That came out very strangely, but...
You know what? I think they get it.
I didn't win.
Oh.
And I pooped immediately after.
Oh, okay. Yes, no, at least it's like better than a diuretic.
Diuretic turkey legs. That's what all that grease was on it. Just, yeah. And apparently the Ren Fair, they don't like having napkins or plates. The only napkin they give you is like, here, just put this around your turkey leg and carry it around all day.
Yeah.
Grease all on my beard.
Cute. So food, my experience was good. Not so much yours. I mean, it was tasty.
It was tasty.
Yeah.
That's all I needed for the entire day was one turkey leg.
Yeah.
Also because it was $10.
Jesus Christ, I know. It's
$5
like
Cokes.
Not a joke.
$11 beer.
Not a joke. Yeah, $11 beer. Well, that's all the specialty ones. There's like a billion different beer stands, but there's like, I only saw the one that had like the cool specialty ones, like the ciders. And I had a pomegranate cider, and then later on in the day I had an apricot cider.
Black cherry cider.
Yes.
It is amazing.
It was really good. Those are like $9, which, I mean, I guess that's kind of typical for like specialty
I thought they were
alcoholic
more expensive. I thought they were
beverages.
11.
No, the $11 ones were the ones where they mixed them.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. This action. Extra $2.
Yes. I don't know if they caught that. It was... Oh, we fenced.
Yes.
And you made it on the news.
Yeah, that was interesting. No, because I saw someone from Clan McCullen posted that. And hello. And then, yeah, so someone from Clan McCullen, rather, posted the Pasadena something star news, whatever, pictures. So I'm going through and I'm like, oh, the fencing guy. Oh, that's me. Yeah. Totally me.
I recognize the beard.
Through the mask.
Through the mask.
It was like protruding through it.
Yep. I was just like, I know I'm in that area somewhere. I'm just like out. Yeah. I wasn't very good. I mean, I wasn't horrible.
I wasn't that great either.
But, I mean, fencing, it's hard. Because there's, like, so many rules. You can only move backwards and forwards. You can't circle around a person, which I feel like I would
right-of-way stuff.
Yeah,
I remember when we both stabbed each other, and the guy was like, "Oh, you get the point because you have right of way." And I looked at him like,
no.
I'm like, sure, in fencing, but normally we just both would have a terrible day.
Well, and you kept stabbing me in my right boob, which was really
It was
painful.
offending me.
I don't care how much padding they gave me. Didn't work that well.
It wasn't much padding.
I had a bruise. I still do.
Really?
A little bit. I mean, it's not like a huge bruise or anything. It's just like literally, it's the same spot that you got, or maybe you just hit me really hard once. I don't know. It's fine. I forgive
Good.
you. Okay, so many sexual innuendos at the fair.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That was really interesting. And considering he's like my brother, that was like super awkward. And
You need to learn how to penetrate his defenses.
no, thank you. So, like, at first we were just like...
Quite like my defenses.
Like, at first we were just like, alright, whatever, brush it off, doesn't really bother.
Until we realized it was going to be an all-day thing.
Yeah. So then we were just like, you know what? No.
I think it was after the rings.
Yes. Okay, so, oh my god. Such beautiful jewelry. I was immediately, like, beeline towards the engagement rings. Because they're the fanciest, and I love that. And, you know, he's standing behind me, and I'm like, oh, I love these rings, I want to try them on. And I'm, like, trying on these engagement rings, and, like, the people in the booth are just like, hey, you better pay attention, buddy. And I look at them, and I'm just like, he has nothing to do with this.
And I was like, yep.
And then
I was
like,
invisible.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and they're like,
So I'm
oh.
not paying for it.
Yeah, so...
You're not going to get the puzzle ring?
No, the
Took,
puzzle
like,
rings...
an hour to fix?
Dude, like... yeah, those puzzle rings are crazy. It's like 4 to 6 bands or something like that, and then, they're cool because they look like this, like, Celtic knot thing, but then they come apart, and it's like, you know, those magician rings, and you have to figure out a way to put them back together.
The trick is to never take it off.
It's a good trick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, oh, and then we saw a fire
Oh yeah, that was actually pretty good.
dancer guy.
That was better than I thought it was going to
Yeah,
be.
no, he was funny, too. He was very funny.
The kids are just like, no, it's my show now.
Oh my gosh,
passing
yeah,
the
no,
plates.
oh my god, the kids were great. So they got kids up on the stage, and he had, like, the spinning plates on the stick thingy, and he was like, alright, kids, on my count, start passing them to the next guy, and they just started doing it.
He, like, turned his back, and he turns around, and, like,
And
the
they're
kid's,
just-
like, already doing it, and he's just like, what is happening?
It was pretty great. Oh my god, those kids are so cute. Let's see. Oh, and then we watched Battle Pageant,
Yes.
which that was the German clan or
Germans.
whatever. The Germans. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and then the Clan McCullen was the...
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Yeah, that's very descriptive.
Yeah.
They were the...
Yeah, so it was cool. They had, like, guns and powder and explosions and...
Yeah, the one guy
Oh yeah, one
had
of
his,
them.
like, powder thing or something explode in his face and, like, singed his beard. And
Poor thing.
I think everyone else was like, oh, it's so realistic. And I'm looking at, like, that didn't seem like it was supposed to happen.
No.
It was much louder than everything else. All the
yeah.
other gunshots.
Yeah, I hope he's not hurt. I think it was...
No, he looked okay.
Yeah.
But once they started, like, pouring water on him and, like, 3 people were around him, it's like, alright, something bad happened.
Yeah. Like, wow, they're really into this. They're really getting into character here. No, but it's cool. I actually really enjoyed that. It's cooler than jousting, because it's like...
We couldn't see anything for the jousting.
Well, I mean, jousting is jousting. It's just a guy on a horse and another guy on a horse with a big stick, and then they run at each other and stab each other with the stick. And then they do it again.
Yeah. It doesn't sound that great that way.
So, okay, battle pageant, and then, yeah, and then they've got the women of the clans, and they are kind of, like, in the back,
So,
like the
white
waters.
mages. Heal! Heal!
Yes.
Heal! Tractor! Tractor! Tractor!
Yeah, and they, like, pull off the dead bodies. Dead bodies. A couple of them fell, like, onto the field of battle, so the women are just like, I don't even know.
We can't get in there.
I can't get you.
You're gonna get trampled. Mm-hmm. Deal with it.
So that was really cool.
Queen showed up.
Oh yeah, we saw the Queen, and she was actually the instructor for our speech class that we spoke about. Spaked.
Speaketh.
We learned a lot.
We paid attention.
Yeah. And okay, so one thing that I noticed is that a lot of people. Oh well, first of all, it's really hard to tell who is working and who is not working. Like who is a patron.
There's no badges or anything.
I mean, not that there should be, because.
Well, I mean that's the whole thing is that the only people you know are working are the people that are behind the booths, you know, yelling at you to, you know, $15 for this little thingy. And yeah, because no one has any badges on, so you can't tell who just dressed up and who's actually part of the fair. And everything that we've learned in any of the workshops, like, no one can enforce it because they don't know if you're actually part of the fair.
Right. And especially if you're new like us, I don't know any of the people. So unless they ran a workshop or they were there during workshops and I recognize a face or something, yeah, there's just no way I can tell who is a patron and who's not. Because some patrons, like, go dressed, like, completely...
Yeah, they were decked out more than some of the other people.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And it's, like, all of these, like, wardrobe rules that we have to adhere to if we work the fair. Patrons don't have to at all, so they can wear whatever they want.
Yep.
And that's cool. I saw some pretty interesting things.
A lot of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
A lot of, like, Conan the Barbarian type stuff.
I was so like, oh, I want to wear my Daenerys, but I can't.
That one guy that had, like, the whole black armor with, like, all the knives, that was
so
crazy.
Cool.
Like $1,000 worth of
Dude,
leather on that guy.
No, right? It's like, I want to do this, I want to wear these things, but I'm not rich. I feel like you need to be really rich to, like, actually be able to wear this kind of thing, because one, either you bought it and it costs an arm and a leg to just, it's like a mortgage just to get a full outfit, or you're like super talented and still rich because the materials are super expensive. So
yeah, I think a lot of those people spent like 5 years making costumes. Like, it was like, all right, I got one piece, and now next year it's 2 pieces, 3 pieces.
And they just add on to it little by little. Because I'm sure, like, a lot of these people, like, this is, like, a reoccurring thing, like, a year after year. It's like
probably
Christmas.
go to, like, the other ones, like, you know, if you travel to, like, other conventions, or, like, I want to hit this Ren Fair, and this one, and this one.
Yeah, makes sense. I really want to go to the one in Arizona, because they've got mermaids.
I don't ever want to go to Arizona, because it's hot as hell.
Yeah. Well, depends on the time of year.
No, it's always hot as hell. I'm pretty sure.
Whatever. Mermaids.
Yeah, mermaids in Arizona, that makes sense.
We have a lake. It's like Hogwarts, and they're like...
Like I said, no, like, just, I'll have you in, like, a wheelbarrow and just, like, roll you around.
Yes! That's a brilliant idea.
Splash people. Oh, you got your dragon.
Oh, yeah, I got my dragon. You guys will see this, because I am planning a really cool costume for Labyrinth of Jareth, which is coming up in July? The first weekend, I believe. I'm going as a dragon who transformed herself into a human. So I'm designing this original costume, and it's just going to be like a water ice dragon type thing. So I got like one of those shoulder dragons that you can control, and it moves its head, and it's really awesome. And I got one, and I'm all excited now. I think that's it.
I think so.
Okay. Thank you for joining us. And so we're planning on making this kind of a weekly thing. So we can have videos and talk about random topics. I think
weekly.
We're gonna try.
'Cause schedules.
So in the comments below, please, I don't know, suggest topics for us to talk about, and we will. And yeah, thanks. Bye.